especially if it's something that you're passionate about, you'll make sure sleep is sleep. You can sleep when you did. You get your sleep when you can, when you grind it and you dream it and you want something. Man, there is nothing that will stop you from making it happen.
No, sir. No, sir.
You will have to give up some of those friends. Those best friends that you think that you won't have to get rid of, you won't have to get rid of. Those, you might even have to cut off communication with your mama, with your daddy, with your sister. It's that serious because you don't understand the depths of when you're trying to build something and people around you will try to stop you. It's your friends, your family. They'll tell you, oh, what you can't do that. You can't do it. You need to slow down. You're doing too much. What is you doing?
I hear that.
Well, you got a family. Yeah. Listen. When you wasn't doing nothing, nobody was telling you, hey, you're going too slow. You need to go slower. You need to slow down some more. Nobody was telling you to do that. Keep on slowing down, right? Yeah. So when they're telling you to stop, when they're telling you you need to slow down, just recognize that you are on the right path. You are doing something that's beyond you, that's beyond them. They can't even see it because they don't recognize the level of where you at in your mind. They don't recognize the plans that you got for your future. They don't recognize that you're not comfortable with where you at. Some people comfortable with where they at. They don't want nothing else. They cool with where they at. They cool with the corporate job. If you cool with the corporate job, be cool with the corporate job. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. But if you're not, if you're tired of sitting in that cubicle, if you're like me, you want to get out the truck because you're tired of being on the road at night, if you want to do something that's beyond you, take those steps to do it because while you're waiting, somebody else is doing those steps. Somebody else is taking those actions. Somebody else is doing it and not complaining and not waiting and talking about what they don't have and what they do have or what they don't got. You know, they're not putting that out there. Start on something. I started in a truck with an iPad, a Samsung tablet. I still use that Samsung tablet today. And I'm telling y'all, if I didn't start, just start, it would never happen. And I have had obstacles try to slow me down this whole time. From co-host quitting to family members acting up to all of this stuff. But I know that this grind that I'm on is going to pay off. And I'm not going to let it stop. I'm not going to let nobody stop this. The show must go on until I die. And I mean that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think when people say that, man, when people hear me say that, I think it's like, oh man, you kidding or whatever. But that, man, that's very true though. You know, you rest when you pass to the other side or whatever that is, right? You know, you rest in.
Right.
You know, and you go get it in because as you say, once that fire hits you, man, you can't rest until you do it. You know, and then if somebody else on the outside, oh, they're doing so much. To you, that's another day. That's another day in the park, man. To me, man, all the stuff that people, oh man, you're doing a whole bunch of stuff. No, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough because when I call the bank, when I call the bank account, when I call these, like, look at these numbers, and these numbers are not talking to me right. I'm not doing enough.
Right.
I'm not doing enough, you know, because there's so many needs out here that I want to meet as well as mine. So therefore, there has to be more. There's always more to be done. There's always more to do. There's always more to give. There's always another gear to get into, especially if you're investing in yourself, especially if you're doing something for yourself. And I know we're living in a microwave society where you expect for it to happen right now, but you just stay the course. It will happen. Just stay the course and be true to you. Do not lose sight of who you are throughout the process. Okay, I say this all the time about life. We talk about the ups and the downs and all this. Okay, I'm talking about weights, right? Okay, weights can weigh you down, right? Or you can use that same weight and work out and exercise and build strength. How will you use your weight today?
Man, I'm telling y'all, Shelton Fortenberry Jr., the man can make any sound, anything that you have, he can make it sound good. I'm telling you, nursery rhymes. My man, he sounds like a Southern Baptist preacher. He can give nursery rhymes. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood,
is it oak wood? Is it pine?
I'm telling you, man. If you're not motivated after this episode to get up, man, and do something about your life. Do something about your situation. Just spread some positivity. Put a smile on your face. Quit walking around the office with a smile. You signed up for the job. You knew what you was doing. You knew what came with it. So make the best of the situation. Don't be negative Nancy or Downy David and just be all negative today. Man, if you're in the cubicle, go say hey to somebody. Speak to somebody on the other. Just stand up in your seat. Because I know y'all ain't got no walls. Just stand up and just say, hey, good morning, everybody.
How you doing?
And sit back down.
Peanut butter
and
sandwiches for everybody.
You going to reach somebody.
You get a sandwich. You get a sandwich. You get a sandwich. You get a sandwich.
Oh, man.
Hey, I'll look out for those with peanut allergies too. Peanut allergies, no problem. You get jelly. You get jelly. You get jelly. We gonna get it in. We gonna get it in. That's what it's about, though, man. Again, man, spread that word, though, man. It doesn't cost anything for those words. Good morning. How are you? Hello. And it doesn't matter if those people don't say those back to you. You did your part. You did yours, man. I've had people, man, look me right in my face, man. I say, good morning. How you doing? Man, they ignore me and turn their head. Now, how I'm going to say this? Okay, this thing about the radio, man, I got to be honest, right? Okay, sometime up under my breath, man, well, fuck you then. That's what I be wanting to say.
Right.
Excuse my language when I'm being real. You know, I'm being real.
Right.
That's what I mean. I'm like,
be real, that's all.
I took the time, you know, to speak. I mean, because you walk past me, I walk past you. You know, hey, how you doing? You know,
right, exactly.
You know, but again, though, it doesn't matter how that person responds. Again, how do you feel within yourself? How do you feel internally? And when you walk, if people can watch you how you walk. Again, they can tell if you're sad or in a good mood by how you walk. You know, I saw a young man when I was going to the grocery store this morning, man. It's an older cat. He was walking. He just had that walk on him. I said, man, that's a brother right there, man, that walk like you just got back from where you been or you're on your way to somewhere. And, you know, he was like, that's what's up. So it's just like, and I recognized that, though, and I saw that in him, and he kicked another pep in his step. You know, it's just something about walking. You know, it's just something about feeling you feel good about yourself. You know, you put a certain shirt on, a certain pair of pants on, you know, a certain baseball cap on, right? You just feel good. A certain, whatever you put up in, whatever make you feel good, right? You know, put that on, right? And go feel good. Even if you're laid off, even if you're at home, get out the house, enjoy the sunshine, go get dressed up, put on some khakis, you know, go
spend some time with your kids.
Spend some time with your kids.
Man, listen,
you made
them.
You made them.
You made them.
You made them.
I'm like, the job is going to come. You're going to find a job. That's the job. It's always somebody hiring. But you ain't going to always, them kids not going to always be that size. You're not going to always have that time that you got while you're fired. So I'm saying take the pleasure in spending some time with your spouse, spending some time with your significant other.
You
not being a Debbie Downer around the house, right?
Smile.
If don't lay up around. It's okay. Listen, fellas. If you ain't got no job, don't lay up around the house all day and your woman at work and the house dirty.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's clear the lines. Let's make sure we hear. Are the lines secure? We want to make sure we don't lose communication on this. What you saying? Let's make sure. Hold on. Let me call AT&T real quick. Make sure. Say that again.
Like I said, we gotta be real sometimes, man. Listen, if you ain't got no job, man, you laying up, your wife or your girl is going to work all day, you better get up and clean up the house and cook some food. If you don't know how to cook some food, there's YouTube videos. I done learned a lot from some 8-year-olds. Now, I don't know if they cooking or not, because I ain't never looked up no cooking. But it's YouTube videos, there's Google videos, there's plenty of recipes out here, easy recipes. Put a meal together, put the effort in, do something today instead of sitting on your Sitting on your butt.
Yeah.
Sitting on your butt.
Yeah.
Being lazy, waiting on somebody to do something for you. I'm telling you, it's a mindset.
Yes.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset shift, man. You have to have a paradigm shift. You know,
do something positive.
Without a paradigm shift, man, you can't do nothing. If your mind would not think it and put forth the action, you could know you got to do it. Man, I need to go watch the car. Man, I need to go watch that car. Man, I need to go watch that car. Man, I need to go watch that car. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Man, I should have watched that car. It'll mess around. I got dog coming now. I'll do it tomorrow.
Exactly. I don't understand. The procrastination is what kills. You're waiting, you procrastinate, and it never gets done, and you're waiting on it to get done, but it's not going to get done until you do it.
So, the key to set anyone apart in their business, man, because I did an audio about that, man, on Motivation Monday. I played a little bit of an excerpt of Eric Thomas, and he was talking about that 90% of the people don't do what they say they're going to do. Their word doesn't mean anything, right? So just to be a person that does what they say they're going to do, that's going to set you apart in business. That's going to set you apart in being different, man. Again, we talk about it all the time, and I say it all the time, brother. Chick-fil-A, these restaurants, whatever restaurant in your city that grades excellent customer service, they're known for that, right? They're known for that service, man, making that person feel welcome, that they took the time out of all the choices, right? Of all the people, they're going to spend money with you. Same thing in relationships. We took all this time out of all these people out here in the world. You got people all over America. Warm climates, cold climates, big women, little women, big men, little men. You got all kind of people, and they make a choice to deal with you. And you choose to make my life miserable. I refuse to be around that. I refuse to stay around that. I refuse to contribute to that, man. I'll be damned if I contribute to that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, man. And I would advise any of you all to not do that to yourself, because then that's what's going to kill you. That's what's going to keep you down to even not even getting over the hump. That hump looks like a mountain to you, because you've been dealing with somebody that makes you absolutely miserable in your life. Why keep making that choice? If that person is miserable, let them be miserable alone. But then sometimes we have that with that Stockholm syndrome, right? We start feeling sorry for those that abuse us. We start having a little bit of feelings for those that do us wrong. You better get up out of that. Pop a pill, whatever you got to do, get up out of that, because that's going to hinder your growth. And then what you're going to do is grow in resentment. You're going to go from being compassionate to being resentful of that person because you didn't grow. You stalled me out. No, you stalled your own self. You limited your own self. You failed your own dreams. You shattered your own purpose. You feel me?
Deep this morning.
Man, I'm feeling it, man, because you know what? It's personal to me. Like I told you, man, 3 weeks ago, corporate America sent me packing. So I'm literally have to go get it. I have to go get it, bro. You know what I mean? Or I have to go be about it no matter what I thought, no matter what they thought about me. No matter what, man, I have to go get it, bro. I have to go get it. And it was no choice, man. It wasn't no choice. So it's like, it's an attitude, man. It's an attitude. It's an attitude that there won't be any quit. There won't be any defeat. There won't be any stopping, man. Because you know why? The bull crap is a constant. The negativity is constant. The adversity is constant. So what I have to do? I got to be constantly about mine. Bottom line.
So about yours, because if you're not, nobody else is going to be confident about it. I can tell you that. Nobody else is going to be passionate about your business or what you got going on. If you're not, you got to be able to, if you want to be a boss, I'm telling you, it's not easy. You got to be able to, be an effective communicator, be an effective leader. You're going to have days where you don't want to do anything. You're going to have days where you have to be the leader. You have to push people to be greater and work harder for you, or push them to be the best them that they can be without them even noticing that you are pushing them. It's like it's necessary, because if you're not taking those steps to, push yourself mentally, if you're not taking those steps to push yourself in your business, with whatever you're doing, then you just gonna fall behind. A lot of people don't realize. A lot of people don't even have Facebook business pages. A lot of people don't even know that Instagram offers a business page. A lot of people don't even use YouTube or the benefits of that. And there's so much that you could be doing to increase your business, increase those sales, increase your network, increase those people that, like I said, is 1.8 billion, according to Facebook, that's on Facebook.